Hello and welcome back, your lovely faces, to another DVD video. Today we got quite a bit to go over. We have a developer update that dropped yesterday. We got some nerfs coming in for Freddy. We got some buffs coming in for the Demogorgon. But we've also got Huntress add-ons. We've also got some other perks for the twins and everything else. It's going to be a long video, so get your drinks, get your snacks, and let's dive on in. So as we said, this did drop yesterday. But obviously, the Nightmare, Freddy Krueger, he's been one of the biggest killers at this moment in time. Well, ever since he got put into the game. His hitbox is just crazy. For a small character, he's still got the hitbox of the larger characters, but they are going to be nerfing him. So this is what we got. For some time, the Nightmare stood out from the crowd with a particularly high kill rate, averaging roughly 3 kills per match. With that in mind, we've made some slight tweaks to bring him closer in line with the rest of the roster. We've decreased his movement speed while placing a snare to 4.0 milliseconds. Previously, there was no change. Reduced the maximum number of placed snares from 8 to 5, and the maximum number of dream pallets has been reduced from 10 to 7. I always use dream pallets when I play Freddy, always have done. Going from 10 to 7, that's going to be a bit of a kick in the teeth, I will admit, but it is what it is. A handful of add-ons have also received changes. Add-ons which previously reduced action speeds now make various actions louder. Repairing gens, grunts of pain and footsteps. Black Box also has a brand new effect. When an exit gate is opened, it is blocked for sleeping survivors for the next 10 seconds. I'm liking that. I actually really do like that one, because if they're in this dream state, they can't get out. So literally, they could open the door, they could run out, we can't go. And if you've got Blood Warden activated as well and you come out, that's going to be even worse. With these changes, we hope to promote more strategic uses of his dream traps rather than placing them constantly during a chase, as well as encouraging survivors to seek out and use alarm clocks. We'll monitor his performance closely and adjust where necessary going forward. Now we're going to move on to the Stranger Things killer, obviously the Demogorgon, which, to be honest with you, I just love his snare. When he opens up his face, it looks like a flower opening up, and then he just roars and jumps at you. So the focus for the Demogorgon is to give it more mobility with its portals. We've made the following changes to base portals. So it's increased speed while in the portal, well that's good, reduced cooldown after exiting a portal, and increased undetectable length after exiting a portal. That one is actually really good, because as soon as you come out of the portal, you know he's there. It's like, oh, here we go, run. But now, if it's undetected, that's going to be great. On top of these changes, we've also done a complete pass on the Demogorgon's add-ons to make some of the lesser used ones more appealing. Here's a sneak peek at a couple of them. So we got Lifeguard Whistle, which is very rare now of the Abyss add-on. A rusty metal whistle that once ruled the Hawkins public pool. Survivors near activated portals are indicated by the killer instinct without having to charge the Abyss. I'm liking that one. Rotten Pumpkin. Pumpkin flesh infected by the rotten soil in Hawkins. When traversing the Upside Down, the portal you enter is destroyed, gaining an additional 200 blood points for the traversal. Okay, could be good. But now we're going to get into the Huntress. Like we said, guys, you've got the Nightmare, you've got the Huntress, you've got the Demogorgon, and you've also got the twins. So the Huntresses, don't panic, we have not changed the Huntress's base kit. We have, however, done a pattern or add-ons to bring them up to modern standards, which is good. Yes, this included the infamous iridescent head. Ooh, interesting. So now we got Soldier's Putty, Ultra Rare Hunting Hatchet add-on, a wrap token from a dead soldier. It provides protection and support to the ankle and lower leg. The Huntress moves 4.6 milliseconds when she has no Hattress. Okay, maybe a little bit more quicker, but not much. The Iridescent Head. A glass-like hatchet head moulded from the fog itself. The blade is warm and reverberating with the entity's power. Inflicts dying upon the victim. Caps maximum carried hatchets at 1, regardless of the effects of other add-ons. So, with that one there, we're going to see people now having one-shot hatchets. Again, the PTB is actually going live today on the 13th, so fingers crossed we can see all these being done, and let's just hope they actually carry some weight to being good. Now we got the twins. So what they've done, small set of tweaks for the twins, they're saying. They've increased the cooldown after successfully downing a survivor with Victor from 3 to 5 seconds. Camera control is now immediately restored when taking control of Charlotte. That's good. Silence and cloth. Increased undetectable duration to 20 seconds upon taking control of Charlotte. Ooh. So up to 20 seconds. She's going to be undetectable when you go from Victor back to her. That's interesting. That could be a good one. And we got the iridescent pendant. Increased exposed duration to 30 seconds when a survivor crushes an idle Victor. Damn it. We always kick the baby around here, it's always a good fun little thing. But we got a hell of a lot more to go through, guys, So we got perk updates, small game, lucky break, soul guard, open-handed, Zancian tactics, borrowed time, and object of obsession. These are just a handful of what they're going to be changing. So for small game now shows a number of remaining totems as tokens on the perk. The detection range decreases by 5 degrees for each totem cleansed. Small game no longer detects killer traps. Right. Okay, fair enough. These changes improve small game's ability to track and cleanse totems while also removing the antiquated part that only applies to specific killers with traps. Lucky break. Lucky break now hides scratch marks in addition to blood pools to help you lose the killer. Ooh. To compensate, the total duration has been reduced to 70, 80, and 90 seconds. We'll have to give that a go. Soul Guard. A small change here. Soul Guard now has a cooldown of 30 seconds after activating. Realistically, this won't affect the vast majority of cases. This change is purely to prevent stacking healing speeds and Soul Guard from getting out of hand. I can see that because a lot of people do stack them, myself included. Open-handed. Take 2 for open-handed. We've slotted this update back in for the upcoming PTB. It now has an increased effect, 8, 12, and 16 meters for the colours, obviously, but no longer stacks with itself. This makes the perk more appealing on its own without needing to stack it with the other survivors in the match. Zancian Tactics, a very straightforward change. Zancian Tactics is now permanently active and also has a larger range. Okay, I'm liking that. Borrowed time. To remove some confusing intricacies with how borrowed time interacts with some killers in the oblivious status effect, we have removed the terror radius condition from the perk. To compensate, we have reduced the duration of the endurance effect to 8, 10, and 12 seconds, respectively. Okay, that could be better, because obviously, but with them reducing it, because I do remember it was 15, 20 seconds, when you get them off the hook and you go around. This could be interesting to see how this works now, especially with DS, counteracting when you go on a gen or you start healing someone who's gone. Now, the object of obsession. So, this PTB also features the newly reworked object of obsession. Anytime your aura is revealed to the killer, their aura is revealed to you and gain a 246% bonus to healing, repairing, or cleansing speed. Oh, that's alright. Not too bad. If you are the obsession, your aura is revealed to the killer for 3 seconds every 30 seconds. Ooh. Right, okay, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. This new version has a few benefits, being able to track the killer, being able to deduce which aura reading perks the killer is using when Object of Obsession activates, or being able to attract the killer and then sneak away before they can get there. With these changes, we hope to make Object of Obsession a more fun and interactive perk for both sides. So, that could be good, and it also could be bad, though, to be honest with you, because if they can see you every 30 seconds for 3 seconds, oh, he's over there, right, okay. Oof. That's going to put a lot of squeaky bums on Sprint Burst, I'm telling you. Now we got just balancing things going on, so we got toolboxes and hatchets. Toolboxes, the chance to receive a skill check while using a toolbox has been increased. Okay, this change makes toolbox feel more interactive while they're in use, and is totally not because the lead designer had a skill check challenge and got unlucky 3 matches in a row. To be honest with you, yeah, we do need, because if you're using a toolbox, putting in a new part, or you got, spare little bits and all this, you need to get skill checks, unless you got the instructions on a bit of wood. Hatches. Another small tweak. We have decreased the time the hatch remains open after a key is used. Ooh, from 30 seconds to 10 seconds. Ah! Like before, if the hatch closes naturally, is not kicked shut, the endgame collapse will not start. Please note that this is not the final change keys will be receiving. We'll share more info on the future of keys as soon as we can. So, decrease the time from 30 to 10 seconds. Happened in the game yesterday for myself. I got a key, I escaped. I went back and I was watching, and literally the other survivor, they got out like 25 seconds after I actually opened the hatch myself. There was still 2 gens left. But that is going to be interesting, because you're literally getting rid of 20 seconds of it. That is crazy. But now we got 2 more to go through. We got the HUD update and we got the struggle update. The HUD update for the 4.7 PTB, which is out today, like I was saying, we have made some more changes to the HUD. This time focusing on the visibility of killer powers in the survivor portraits. Ooh. In this update, we have made improvements to the Doctor's Madness effect, also made it easier to differentiate between different levels of madness. Good, because at the moment it's just like fuzzy, more fuzzy, and you just can't see. The Nightmare's Dream World effect and Sleeper Timer. Ooh. The Plague's Infection Meter and Stalk Meters and Ghostface's Mark. Additionally, we've also adjusted the survivor portraits so they no longer obstruct the bottom of power indicators. Okay. Now the last one is, we actually went over this last time, but is the struggle update. Obviously, when you're on the second stage of the hook, when you're struggling, it used to be button mashing, but now it's gone to a skill check, which, to be honest with you, I think is a hell of a lot better. So fingers crossed those actually work better for us. But it does say, missing one of these skill checks will remove a chunk of your struggle meter. If you do not attempt to hit 2 consecutive skill checks, you will be immediately sacrificed. Okie dokie, could be good, because, you got our goal with this change is to make struggling more accessible to players with repetitive strain injuries, while keeping struggling as an interactive mechanic, which is very true, because you could be there, you could be tapping XA or the spacebar or whatever, and it just gets so annoying. Literally, you're like, oh my god, come on, what are we doing? And you can get cramp, you can get strain, you can get anything in your whichever finger you use to giggity, that's what she said, to get the struggle. But now if they're going to be doing this, I think that's going to be a lot better. So we are live tomorrow. We're going to be trying to go on Twitch, see how that goes. We do normally stream on YouTube, but we're going to try Twitch out, see how that goes. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.